Percy runs away. Henry, Gordon, and James were shut up in the shed, shut up for several days. At last, their top man opened the shed. "I hope that you're sorry," he said sternly. "I understand you're not so important at all. After all, Thomas and Percy had worked the line very nicely. They need a change, and I'll let you out if you promise to be good." "Yes, sir," the three engines said. "We will." "That's right. Now please remember this no shutting nonsense must stop." He told Edward, Thomas, and Percy that they can go and play on the branch line for a few days. They ran off happily and found Andy and Clarabel at the junction. The two coaches were so pleased to see Thomas again, and he took them for a ride at once. Edward and Percy played with freight cars. "Stop! Stop! Stop!" screamed the freight cars as they were pushed into their proper sidings. But the two engines laughed and went on shunting till the freight cars were neatly arranged. Next, Edward took some empty freight cars to the quarry, and Percy was left alone. Percy didn't mind that a bit. He liked watching trains and being cheeky to the other engines. "Hurry, hurry, hurry," he would call to them. Gordon, Henry, and James were very cross. After a while, he took some freight cars over the main line to another siding. When they were nice and neat, he ran onto the main line again and waited for the signalman to set the switches so that he can go cross back to the yard. Edward had warned Percy, "Be careful on the main line. Whistle to tell the signalman that you're there. But Percy didn't remember to whistle, and the signalman was so busy that he forgot about Percy. Bells rang in the signal box. The signalman answers, saying the line is clear, and set the signal for the next train. Percy waited and waited, but the switches were still against him. He looked across the main line. Rushing towards him was Gordon with the express. "Beep, beep," he whistled in horror. "Boop, boop, 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 boop," whistled Gordon. His driver shut off steam and applied the brakes. Percy's driver turned full steam. "Back, Percy, back!" he shouted, but Percy's wheels won't turn quickly. Gordon suddenly coming faster. Was coming so fast that it seemed he couldn't stop. With his eyes shut, he waited for the crash, and Percy's driver in front of him jumped cleared. "Oh! Oh!" groaned Gordon. "Get out of my way! Get out of my way!" When Percy opened his eyes, Gordon had stopped with Percy's brothers a few inches from his own. But Percy had begun to move. "I won't stay here! I'll run away!" he puffed. He was soon clear of the station and running as fast as he could. He went through Edward's station, blowing loudly. He was so frightened that he ran right up Gordon's tail without stopping. Percy was so tired. Then he wanted to stop, but he couldn't. He had no driver and fireman to shut up steam and apply the brakes. I should have to run till my wheels worn out, he thought sadly. Oh dear, oh dear. I want to stop. I want to stop. I want to stop. I want to stop. He puffed an entire soda away. He passed another single box. I know just what you need, little Percy. I know just what you need, little Percy, called the signalman. He set the switches, and Percy puffed really into a nice empty siding, ending in a big bank of earth. Percy was too tired to care where he went. I want to stop. I want to stop. I have stopped. Percy, he puffed thankfully as his banker buried beneath it in the bank of earth. Never mind, Percy, said one of the workmen. As they dug him out, you'll have a nice drink, some coal, then you'll feel better. Presently, Gordon arrived. Well done, Percy. You started so quickly that you stopped a nasty accident. I'm sorry it was cheeky, said Percy. See, you were clever to stop. Percy now works in the yard and finds coaches for the trains. He's still cheeky at first. He's still cheeky because he's a short. It's that sort of engine. But he's always most careful when he goes on the main line. The end.